Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rafinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Adley. He is through here. Oh, he's playing. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
After 5 minutes is...
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Yoro cuts out the pass. Valverde. And Rafinha. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mudryk. Lovely feet. And it's Caicedo. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's a goal kick. Can he get it through? Tapsoba promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bayer Leverkusen have got it back, and they'll have another go. Isak powering forward here. Shot, surely! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yoro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde. And it's Adli. Gusto has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Great vision. That has been slung wide. Plays it in low. And that has been clubbed away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Mudryk clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide position. Tries to cross. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's headed upfield. Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lima. Strong running down that left flank. Menu is herring after that one. It's not an especially good pass, that. Lima. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
That's been cut out, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Manchester United go into the lead. Now it's Menu. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Adli. And it's Valverde. Valverde! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Isak is onto it in a flash. Taken back almost at once. Gusto. And he's managed to get free. That is a great pick out. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And this ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. Menu. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Palmer. Tapsoba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Fires it in low. He'll try to keep this alive. Played back in. Defending of the desperate variety. Threads one in. Oh, that was vital. Yoro gets good distance on it. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Caicedo. Isak is having a
2
shot!
minutes has been indicated.
He can get that clear. And he's straight offside. It'll be a throw-in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's a good ball out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes going full tilt down the left.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Gusto looking to run onto it. No, it's not getting there. Swung over. Oh, they can break here. Mbappe. Bayer Leverkusen needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mudryk looking to add to his goal. And he is going into that little black book. Opts for safety. Yoro. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Ball driven towards the far post. He's shooting! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Lima. Oh, can he get onto this? And he was quick to react. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
And the shot! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Palmer being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Aimed in towards the centre. He's on it, can he get away? Back in once more. And that was very necessary. And that's definitely not his best. Not the most accurate pass. Salcedo. Gusto gets into a good position. Gusto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Mudryk. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Adli. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha. Shot could be... Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 20, Palmer, number 30, Mudryk.
Gusto is there and he can get that clear.
Number 11,
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Gittens. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's come loose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cucurella makes the interception. Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And no surprise, that's a booking. That has been knocked clear. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bayer Leverkusen still have the cards to affect this game. Bruno Fernandes has it out wide and in space. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rafinha. That's good play. Rafinha puts a cross in. Cleared away. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Here comes it. And he's following up! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
It's their
Number
second
7,
corner of the game.
Number 25, Caicedo. Coming on the field, number 22, number
Don't you just
5,
love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And he's there to retrieve it. Bayer Leverkusen have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Tapsoba. Rafinha. Oh, strongly challenged there. Bino Gittins. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Isak! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Mbappe. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Gusto.
That was lovely, that.
The ball goes in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United have it back and can go again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's in a great position here. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Colwill calmly anticipates, and he's worked it through. Now it's Isak. There's the shot! He's looking wide.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a good run down the left. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Yoro goes back to front. Fernandez tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Bayer Leverkusen complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lima. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Volunteers for
Isak
each block,
claiming the
please
man of the
report
match
to the
award,
staff room
and
immediately.
there is very little room for argument. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.